Good evening. My name is Adam Marwood. They call me the Zotmeister. Welcome once again to Tactician Tuesday. Yet another week. As they say in the Philip DeFranco show, let's just jump into it. Except for that stuttering effect. Give me a moment to fix that. There we go. Okay. So, it's been 30 days in-game. I have a fully healed team ready to do whatever it is that they're going to do today. And boy, do they ever. The end of last session, we were stymied by Sector 4. Problem that I am hoping to solve in force, right here and now. Okay, I have almost 5 full racks of guards beyond what I need to hold the sectors I have here. I don't think I need to hire any more. Matter of fact, it's tempting to let a few go. I am a little concerned about what might potentially happen, though. So, here's the team as it currently sits. They're all at full health. I have 2 very talented mechanics. Mind you, they're independently not very talented at much of anything else. But that's sort of all I need them for. I do have Wahan as guide/medic, and of course I have Cliff, who's a full-fledged doctor. Not to mention a pretty good shot, too. I have Kelly, one of the true men about town. I have Lynx, one of the most accurate marksmen in the game. They are definitely the guns. And I even have a bit of mechanical knowledge in Elroy. And Gary's pretty good at at giving me 1 day's notice before people quit. Well, I had some significantly damaged armor. Not anymore! Spec did some repairs yesterday, and my 2 treated Spectre shields are now once again in perfect condition, as is one of my treated Kevlar helmets.
A treated Kevlar helmet.
And that one isn't that far off, at all. Pretty solid, I think. Okay, yes, he was unfortunately not able to get to the gun, but that should be okay. These things back in. I'm definitely going to be using that helmet. No doubt about that. Actually, forget it. I'll just empty everything. Elroy is here. My head immediately tried to follow that up with, put his name around the place. Elroy was... Yeah, it's an old song. Okay. Empty out inventories here. And Wahan was carrying. Okay, looks like that's everybody. You have to fire somebody every day. Amazing anyone will work for you. The Marks remember this sort of thing, you know. There's a reason AIM keeps track of a turnover rate, and it goes beyond that, too. Friends of people that get get fired won't work for you. Or will only work for double salary, which is a terrible idea. Okay, so, why do I have 2 instances of Firefox running right now? How is that even possible? What is going on here? Sorry, give me just a moment. Yeah, you've had to restart a couple times. I have no sympathy for you for that. None. Alright, give me just a moment here as my tech issues do seem to be continuing slightly. I don't know why that's going on. What did it do? Open my... I do have 2 Firefox windows open right now, as I usually do, but... seems to be 2 separate processes running right now. I've never seen this happen. Well, how about I tell them both to just calm down and hopefully not bug me for a while. Come on. Still seeing 100% CPU. Does my voice seem to stutter to you every now and then? This stream? I hope not. Because that's usually the harbinger of the mic giving up entirely. I recommend firing Firefox. I wish I could. I wish I could. Kind of need it for the chat, though. Alright. Yeah, the CPU usage is doing a very, very strange thing. It seems to be on a sine wave, bouncing between 65 and 100%. I have no idea how or why. Oh well. Okay, well I'll just have to hope that it, doesn't degrade. If it starts to, by all means, feel free to let me know in chat. I would actually greatly appreciate that. Okay. So, what happened last time? This sector right here very much stymied my team. Admittedly, it was a bare-bones team, but it was a really, really nasty ambush. I want to try to punch that back through again. Avenge Screw. Among other things. So, time to deck out the team, starting with Kelly, because he is the man. And this is where we have arrived at this game. I only have the one? I thought I had 2 shield vests. No? Darn. Really hoping I had 2. Alright, well, here's how this is going to work. I am officially going to use this. Kelly is not going to have pockets. Instead, he is going to be as heavily armed and armored as he can possibly be. He is officially the point man. Grr! Yes, I am... Ah, right. Yes, thank you, Vox Ghost. I did. I could give him 75% armor and a bunch of pockets. But instead, I am going to give him the Ultra Shield Vest. Let him be the tank of the team. Scope for his gun. It's a hug ray. Death ray. Yes, well remembered. Reference to a Warlord Wednesday from a while back there. Yes, that is a modified M14. The second best gun in the game. Actually, I believe in some ways it's actually superior to the M16, but overall the M16 is the better weapon. I believe that's how they coded it. Which makes sense from what I understand of the actual real-life versions of the guns. Those who are used to M14s hate M16s. They find them to be a lot more, what's the term I'm looking for? Reliable, easier to maintain, that sort of thing. Just one of those odd things I picked up at some point. It reminded me of Jagged Alliance when I heard that. That's how I remember that in the first place. Oh, Kelly probably doesn't need all that ammo, but he also doesn't have to carry anything else. In fact, he can't. That is perhaps the real downside with putting the Ultra Shield vest on. You can't even carry a grenade or anything. You can't grab any more stuff up off the ground. All that sort of thing, yeah. Just about the only thing that I could do for Kelly to make him even more effective is put camo on him. And, kind of doesn't need it. It kind of wouldn't help, frankly. If anything, it would be the other members of the team that should have the camo. I have not found another M16, no. And I still don't know what happened to that one. I'm guessing it was booby-trapped somehow, and it just didn't explode or anything. That was the strangest thing. I don't recall that ever happening before. Maybe it did, but I don't recall that ever happening before. At any rate, that's the way I am setting up my most expensive mercenary now. And probably for significant period of time from here on out. I'm just going to have one guy be the tank. He's got the best gun, the best armor, he's even got the vest. He's just not going to be able to pick up stuff, and I have to remember this. I have to remember that. It should be okay. I am going to deck out Cliff next. He is the doctor, the team, and a pretty good shot himself. I actually feel compelled to try to protect him more than Lynx, even if Lynx is probably going to be closer to the action most of the time. I have one modified 12-gauge rifle. How much? I got 9 boxes of ammo for that. It is very tempting right now to use that chunk of steel on another 12-gauge rifle and get myself a another modified one. Aprender, hello, good to see you here. Yeah, that was one of the strangest things. One of the strangest things that's happened this campaign. And there have been some weird ones. Alright, so, Cliff, I want you in great condition. I must have lost a gas mask at some point. Well, what the hell? Cliff, you can have... Oh, thank you for that follow. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Cliff in particular is likely to be off the background. Oh, there's only one bullet left in there. Go ahead and have the 5th box. There you go. You get the medical kit. A first aid kit, I guess. Is that?
A first aid kit.
99%. Is Wahan going to be taking the field? Probably little... Suppose I could have him there as a backup medic. There's really nothing to be gained by having him stay at base. Although I suppose I could tell him to train. It's an idea. Actually, it's not necessarily a bad idea at all. Huh. Sometimes I forget that's even a thing in this game. They changed it in Deadly Games so that you only pay a merc 3/4 of their salary when you tell them to train, which makes it a much more useful much more useful option to take. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have him train. So let's have him study the medical journals there. Maybe I can get that 46 up to something even better. It's actually tempting to give him a gun and try to have him gain some marksmanship, but it's so low that even if he gains a big chunk, it's still probably not going to be that useful. And I really don't want him to be taking the field in general anyhow. The idea is that he serves as a stay-at-camp doctor to help treat those who are not doing so well. To go to shaman healing school to learn advanced nuts and berries. I think that's I don't know. that joke might be in slightly questionable taste. Alright, it is kind of funny. Anyway, so Kelly is all decked out. Cliff needs to get... I did get a little distracted here. I guess he can carry the medical kit here. The first aid kit. We want to carry anything else. Oh yeah, of course. Cliff always carries the Molotov cocktail. Always. Always, always. That's just a thing I do. It's just another service I provide. What do I have hiding down here?
A glass jar with gas in it.
Who here has explosives knowledge? Lynx actually has 50. Lynx is the best I've got. Okay. Oh. Well, he's all I got. There we go. It ended up halfway.
A Molotov cocktail.
Alright, that's going to be... I don't know how one repairs a Molotov cocktail, but that's what's going to be happening with it. That one will be going to spec to be repaired. Probably should have taken that tea bag out of the mug quite some time ago. Yeah, that's always a thing in this game. Keeping track of your medical equipment can be a problem. Okay, so is Cliff fully decked out now? Yes. Yes, he is. Alright, this is taking frickin' forever. Lynx! I have, for you, the vest. Part of me really wants to save that chunk of steel for when an M16 does show up. But I don't want to take any... Yeah, I'm going to do this right here, right now. Although not for you. Spec, you're the one who's going to do this. There's a gun in perfect condition. There's a chunk of steel. Go for it. Nice.
A modified 12-gauge rifle.
Excellent. Thank you. Lynx, you get that rifle. I've got a good helmet for you. Goggles. You get an extended ear as well, although it's not the best. I do have a vest for you. Get the rest of the ammo for that, and you do, of course, get a scope. I know you, in particular, can put that to extremely good use. Alright, so that's those 3 decked out. Next up, I'm going to go with Elroy. Elroy, you, sir. You're sort of the lock picker of the group. It's a Beretta. Got a good helmet for you. Goggles, extended ear, vest. Plenty of ammo. Not a problem. Can even put a scope on that thing for you. You, I am going to give the wall probe. A locksmith's kit. And even a crowbar. Boom. You can handle that sort of thing. So, Gary and Wally. Check out Gary. Gary, you get a nice 5-pocket vest, Beretta. It's starting to look a little weak, but should still work. You're gonna have to settle for a standard helmet. Sun goggles, radio, vest. Still plenty of ammo. Got a scope for you too, though. Everyone's got a scope. Nice stuff. And that, I think, is going to cut it. That would be 5 people taking the field. Wahan is going to train for medicine. That's fine. That leaves Speck and Wally, and I have the feeling I'm going to be putting both of them on repairs. Or pocket vest here. What here is not in good shape? The rifles I'm not so concerned about, because at this point I kind of lack ammo for them anyway. But a Beretta would be a nice thing to keep in shape. Still using those. That Molotov cocktail, that's first and foremost. Maybe one combat knife to be in top shape would be great. And from there, I guess, just try to get one of these goggles. Back up to par. I know you won't make it that far. That you want to repair, that should be good for you. Wally, I think for the time being, I'll have you do some repairs as well. Actually, have I got a bunch of... yes and no. Not a bunch, but some. Okay. Let's give you these vests. I'll click through the radios. In fact, I think I want to have you work from the bottom up. There we are. I doubt you're going to make it through all of those. But just in case you can. Got plenty of metal detectors in good condition. Are all the silencers that weak now? Huh. Yeah, they are. Go ahead and put one in there. And let's tell you to repair as well. 88. All right. Think someone should take a metal detector? You're probably right. And Lynx actually has plenty of pockets, so I can stick one on there, no problem. That's actually not a bad idea at all. Not in the slightest. I did give Elroy a wall probe. Yeah, Lynx. Explosives of 50. It's the best one I have on the team. There you have it. Okay. So, taking the field with 5 mercs, 3 of them with very demanding salaries. They are very effective, and Gary and Elroy are not bad at all. I've got no problems with them. Gary's not the most dexterous of members, but he at least has a good chunk of health. He's quite functional, and Elroy should actually have a pretty good chance at breaking down any locked doors that come our way. Picking locks. He's almost as dexterous as Kelly, and his mechanical knowledge is a lot better. So Elroy should be able to get into doors like that. If I do have to, if for some strange reason he can't get into a locked door, I can have Wally and/or Spec try it again on a later day. Okay, so 3 staying at base, but they're all doing work. Wahan, I'm going to try to get some more medical knowledge out of him, as he's almost certainly going to have to doctor somebody tomorrow. And I've got both Spec and Wally on repair duty at the moment. Trying to get some of that equipment back up to par. Kelly is extremely well armored. He is the tank right now. Cliff as the field doctor. I don't even want to say medic. He's a good, solid doctor here, but also one of the best gunmen I have as well. He is very well decked out himself. Lynx, aiming for distance, also gave him a metal detector in case we need that. Elroy is all set to be the guy that opens the doors. Actually, let me put that in his offhand. Gary is there as backup. A 5th gun, because I think I'm going to need everyone I can get. Alright. If there's no other complaints about my team loadout, I think I can get this started up. Right now, I would be slated to lose some $2,000 today. I could make... I could actually run at that deficit for a few more days if I need to. But once I've taken this, well, especially these 2 sectors is probably what I'll need in order to be able to tap all 4 of those trees. That is going to be the majority of that taken care of. And if I can get the others around here dealt with too, and get those T's trappable? Is that seriously what I was about to say? What is it with me and spoonerizing? Yeah, it's totally a thing. And of course, the guards are going to want to start, that maximum number is going to start going down until I manage to get that headstone that they talk about. And, yeah, that's kind of in a very, very awkward spot to try to get. a very awkward spot. It's in this sector here, if I recall correctly. So, that is going to be a ways off. All the same, though, it will be nice. It will be nice. Am I right about that, Courtier? The headstones in Sector 23, or am I wrong? I know that you've actually recently finished this game, played it on easier, blasted through it. I could probably do with fewer guards, though. And save a little bit of money. Yeah, it's Sector 20. Okay. Yeah. I'm still slated to lose money, but, yeah. This amount, I'll be making more than that just by getting those 4 trees up there tappable. Actually, you know what? Let me put 4 back on there. So I have a full rank and a half of guards to cover my line. That looks to be pretty solid. That should actually be enough. Perhaps even more than enough. And I don't think I want to try to min-max it any further than that. 5 members of my team on duty. That is indeed what it says here. We'll set them down here. I'm trying to remember if I have anything to pick up in either of these 2 sectors. I'll set the team here, just march them north. It won't take long at all. I hope I don't have an issue along those lines. I can support 15 more trees from this factory. 4, 8, 11, 12. Yeah, so I'll be fine. I won't hit capacity. And then this will be the next one. This is the 4th and final factory. This is probably not going to happen tonight. It's probably going to be next week. But that is definitely going to be one of the big objectives for me. And then whether I try to shore this up or just go in against Santino, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But I don't like leaving unfinished business, not to mention there are more trees down here. Alright, let us get to work. Okay, there we are. I do not see any blinking pixels on this screen. Okay, so everybody north.
Right, got it. Sure. Right.
I have 2 new mercs I need to put reserve points on for. Here we go. Do that for, Yes, Unfinished Business is an expansion to Jagged Alliance 2. Okay. Nope. Nothing.
Right.
Oh, good to make sure. Alright. This freaking sector is supposedly really nasty here. Since it's come this long. Yeah, as you can see, plenty of stuff on the ground already because I had to retreat from here in a very unpleasant manner. Various keys flying around. One of the gas masks. 14 ammo, which hopefully I'll get eventually. Enemies dropped some nice stuff there. I did manage to get that to happen, but I gotta get to it first. Nature preserves. Odd little dead end of a sector. Well, Kelly?
Yeah?
You're the point man. Take point.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Links. Let's keep you a little further south for the moment.
Sure.
Elroy.
Ready.
No doors to open here or anything. Have you basically head straighter across? Straighter across? Does that make sense? I don't even know anymore. Cliff. Middle of the back of the party.
On the right.
Gary, I honestly don't know what to do with you, but
Yes.
go along.
Roger.
Okay.
Yeah?
No enemies yet.
Right.
Ellie, let's see if you can see somebody from there. Nope. Alright, turn the corner.
Right.
Nope. I don't think I want anyone to go ahead of you.
Yep.
Link's back here.
Here.
You can stay put for now.
Ready.
Elroy, Cliff. Move Elroy about here.
Got it.
Fan out, but not spread out. Harry.
Roger.
Have you stay close to Link's right now.
Yes.
On the right.
And looks good for now. Next turn, please. Yes, go that way, really fast. If something gets in your way, turn.
Yep.
I want my $2.
Right.
Kelly is not seeing anyone in there. Good.
Yep.
Thanks.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Way.
Yes.
Sort of have Gary
Roger.
trailing behind Lynx right now, and
Ready.
Elroy sort of keeping Cliff company, not really trailing behind Kelly, honestly.
Got it.
Yes.
Nice.
On the right.
I'm a long ways away from that box ghost. I usually just keep doing ranked matches over and over again. Okay. To do for this turn. Where are the fiends? Where are they?
Yeah. Right.
Nothing, huh? Alright.
Right.
Running around then, I guess.
Yep. Sure.
Ricochet robots.
Yes.
No, that was not a reference to Ricochet robots. Aprender was referencing the movie Better Off Dead.
Roger.
Truly a sight to behold. Once a champion of our times, now a study in moppishness.
Ready. Got it.
I have a friend who's even bigger into the movie than I am, so my Better Off Dead quotes are
On the right.
get a lot of mileage.
Ready.
Found one. I want to fry this sucker.
Pretty sure I do too. Wow! You have damn good eyes there, Elroy. Wow. Look at that. That's how far into the black that guy is, and Elroy spotted him. Nice work. No one else got the interrupt, huh? Probably outside his weapon's effective range. It is, yes. Not sure I want to start a long-range battle with the guy. Where's his position? Aside that tree? Oh, that's a bad angle for Kelly. Yeah. I don't want you to take that shot yet, Elroy. But get your head down, just in case.
Yeah.
Ooh. Look at this! Alright, you know what? He's moved a few spaces. Yeah. I'm gonna have Kelly try that. Damn! Well, if there was any doubt, they know we're here now. Are you kidding me? What the devil? How did they get the...
Yep.
Lynx, aren't you supposed to be, like, the sharpest eyes in all of AIM? How did they get the drop on you like that? Well, you're already behind a tree. You may as well just fire back. Of course you hit, at least, because that's what you do.
Yes.
Roger.
Gary, we need to start shooting at these guys.
Yeah?
Kelly, let's get you advanced
Right.
a little. Plus behind a little bit of cover as far as those guys are concerned. Oh, we lost the guy up there. We don't know where he is. Nuts.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna have to move to here then. I kinda wanna shoot at the one further back. Yes. Okay.
Ready.
Elroy, weird how you saw the guy up there, but not these guys coming in. You have no cover at all right now. Mind you, I've got someone else who's their lead target, so to speak. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to do
Got it.
something brave here. I guess. At least there you should have cover from the guy further north. Alright, got one of them down.
Well, I'll be.
I love the way he says that. Let's get his head down.
Yes.
Cliff. Oh man. Obviously you're gonna have to work your way over to Lynx. But first, I think I need you to do some hurting before you do some healing. Yes, make it a good one. Yes! Oh, that makes me so happy. Alright, so you're in position to heal Lynx next turn. Okay. Alright. Calm down. Calm down, Banagher. You've been trained for this. Okay. That's everybody's every action point. Guess I just gotta press on. Oof. And that is why I armored Kelly like a tank.
A treated Spectra shield. An Ultra Shield vest.
2% off on each of those. He has taken no damage, although he is slightly winded, as you might imagine. Ellie, you gotta find that guy. There we go. And now you need to end him. That is a damn fine start. Now get your head down. Elroy,
Ready.
it's like kind of...
Got it.
the closest you're gonna be able to get and still shoot, right? I feel like you're kind of in the open. Well, here, we can get your head down. Ugh, that was terrible. That was a total frickin' waste.
Yes.
Cliff, do that thing that you do with that kit. Lynx needs your help. Big time.
Yes.
Gary, let's have you... Alright,
Roger.
have you head this way. Me as well. Oh well. Where is
Yep.
Lynx compared to this guy? As well try. Almost! Almost! Alright. Good luck, everybody.
I'm in a dogfight. Yes.
Crap! Oh, damn it. I'm just gonna have to take my chances. Okay.
Yeah?
Kelly, I need you to kill this son of a bitch. Kelly, that's not killing that son of a bitch.
Yep.
Lynx, change targets, won't you? Oh, beautiful!
In the bag.
Oh, that was a good job there, Lynx. That was pretty good.
Ready.
I wish Kelly did that good of a job. Kinda worried.
Got it.
Elroy, if you can advance a little. Please don't shoot Kelly in the back. That would stink. Yes!
We're in control here.
Man! You! Come over here! Wow. Lynx is a very determined man. Yes. Well. Well, this session got started off to on a strong note here. Wow, that was scary. That was more than a little brutal. What did that guy drop? Some goggles. What did this guy drop? Sniper scope. All right. Wow. Well done, Elroy. You
Yeah?
saved Kelly's butt then. Wow. Okay. Kelly can't pick up anything and hold it.
Ready.
And Elroy can't hold much. Actually,
Yes.
Gary did take a wound there. That, Cliff is going to have to deal with shortly. Once Lynx is treated, I can have him grab some of this.
Yep. Sure.
Starting
A gas mask.
with that gas mask that I was really sad I wasn't able to give him directly.
Yes.
Roger. Roger.
Let me grab these before I forget.
Roger.
Yes.
Okay, and Cliff, you can treat that.
Yep.
That didn't take long at all.
Sure.
Cliff actually is a very good doctor. Alan, good to see you here. Seem to have this habit of visiting your stream just as you're about to leave. Alright, let's
Sure. Sure. Sure.
This is not your fault. Alright. Game? Okay. There we go. Sometimes it takes it a moment to load when guards show up. I can simply stack those goggles together into one spot. That's totally fine. Oh, guards doing swimming. Glorious. I don't think there's anything else around here. Oh, yeah. Look at all them boxes. Now, if memory serves, those are supposed to be booby-trapped. today, but I forget if... I think by coming into a sector, you sort of lock it into place, and I was in here yesterday, so I don't think these have been booby-trapped. Do not touch the crates, Courtier keeps saying over and over. They are all very, 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 very booby-trapped. Screw it, touch the crates. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait until later to do that.
Yeah?
If at all. But I honestly do think that by being in this sector yesterday, I prevented them from being booby-trapped. But I might be mistaken. I might be mistaken. And I'm not sure I want to take any sort of chance of that nature right now.
Right. Ready.
Let's see. Those look like things for Cliff to grab. Cliff?
Yeah.
There we go. Grab them.
All right.
Hit one with a rock. Shoot one.
A first aid kit.
Ugh.
All right.
A canister of mustard gas.
I might want to get that into someone else's hands.
All right.
4 boxes of shotgun shells.
Okay, those 3 I want to give to Lynx, I do believe.
Yep.
Let's get him over here. Yeah, I would have to swim to those anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that handed over. Along with these. Some subset thereof. You just recently reloaded. I'll let Lynx carry that one. What else have we got? Looks like this scope here, and some M14 ammo here, which I also don't feel like swimming to. Not to mention that Kelly can't even hold it right now.
Ready.
I think I would rather just keep the inventory slots open for later. I will have Cliff grab this scope while we're here.
A sniper scope.
That's in pretty bad shape, but all the same, we've got it now. Right now, nobody is, shall we say, sufficiently expendable to go test those crates. Test my theory. So, we're just going to
Right.
head south here. Alright, so Gary's lost about a quarter of his health, and Lynx looks to be a little over half. Not ideal, but I'm still willing to go for another sector. 3 of the 4 trees tappable. If I get the sector to the south here, then that 4th one should be tappable. The threat of an invasion across the water should not be enough to prevent the natives from wanting to do that. From there, I can head south. So, I haven't said anything about it yet because I haven't actually been here yet, but I can't help but notice how this little island here in Sector 24 and jets ever so slightly into Sector 14 here looks an awful lot like the state of Rhode Island that I live in. Just that the shape of it all. It's very, it's uncanny. Uncanny. It's something I felt compelled to point out. At any rate, southward. Alright, not immediately being assaulted. I freaking hate this. So there's this odd little section here. You can see it's completely blocked off from the rest of the island by trees anyway, but all the same there could be somebody standing there. I hope not. Yes, people live in Rhode Island. I live in Rhode Island. Chances are a good number of others in chat. It has been said multiple times that there are a number of people in chat who went to college with me. A good number of them are probably still in the state. It's the biggest little state in Metavira. Okay. Yeah, you can see that central area there. Surrounded by trees. Completely surrounded, in fact. You can't move there at all. Completely walled in. Kind of weird that there's separate trees in there rather than it just being one big, thick, dense deal. Yeah, so this sector is totally a pain in the arse. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure there is a throughway to get from where I am, this strip here, over to anything on this side without going over water. I don't think there is a way through the trees. In fact, yeah. See, if I put the cursor over here for movement, you can see the dotted line is going all the way down and around. It would be faster and easier to reverse north, send everybody slightly east and then back south again, but you have to move the entire team when you do that. Georgia. Where all the TV shows are made these days. So, I kinda have to do this sector in 2 halves. On the plus side, though, should be relatively straightforward, but there's going to be a lot of dealing with cover.
Yeah?
Fortunately, Kelly is behind others right now. You're the point man. Advance. Okay.
Ready.
Elroy, you
Got it.
certainly earned your salary. No doubt about that.
Yes.
Cliff, let's make sure you've got the gun in your main hand before I have you advance. Real quick place that way. And those who are injured, of course, should stay a bit further back. Mind you, Lynx should retain a line of sight.
Sure.
Because, holy crap.
Roger.
Let's see. Kelly.
Right.
Continuing on down.
Ready.
Elroy is your backup.
Yes.
Cliff,
All right.
kinda need you to stay in the center of the pack.
Yes.
And then Gary can move
Roger.
up.
Yep.
Lastly, Lynx.
Sure.
He needs to stay back, but hopefully still be able to manage the miracle shots. Movement coming from the south. Well, where the hell else would it be coming from? 3 members of my team have the interrupt on this. Well, Kelly, you've got the best gun and the most ammo. Go for it. 1 shot!
Okay.
1 shot. 70 points. Well done, sir. A+.
Ready.
Okay. Well, I had sent for the interrupt.
Yeah? Right.
Keep on marching the way I was.
Ready. Got it.
Roy, let's keep you there, Cliff.
All right.
You closer to the tree line, but still,
Yes.
at the ready. Oops. Come on, cursor, work with me. There you go. Slipping a little on me.
Yep.
Lynx, I'm gonna
Sure.
you off a little further to the side
Sure.
for now. Oh! Yet another total half-assed attempt at the enemy taking this sector here. The one with all the trees! They failed. Even barely tried. Alright,
Yeah?
Kelly.
Right.
Looks like it's written in code.
Ah, yes. All personnel. I don't remember the actual translation, but I do know that's how it starts. Yeah, this is yet another one of the game's cryptogram notes. As a matter of fact, I think it's the exact same code as the previous note I encountered of this nature. Trying to remember what it says off the top of my head. Hey, Courtier, I don't suppose you could do me a quick favor and find the translation of this on a wiki somewhere, could you? I know there's actually 2 such notes along these lines. But, yeah, the cryptograms. I could use the refresher, and I know I've gotten... Oh, I do remember what this one is. This one is talking about Brenda's journal. Remember how she says at the beginning of the game that all of her scientific journals and data were destroyed? Yeah. Not actually the case. That fire that burned her facility down, Lucas started that, and he stole a few things before he did so. He has Brenda's journal. And this is him saying that he has taken that journal and that he has stashed it somewhere, and that if there is any presence of enemies anywhere near it, then the journal is to be destroyed immediately. I actually do remember that much. Word for word. Actually, I think this is scientific journal. Further put the, yeah, it's one of those deals. Interesting that he actually breaks the usual rule of a cryptogram and lets the letter M stand for itself. Yeah. Well, feel free to put the whole thing into chat if you want. I just wanted to check that note. I don't actually need to hold on to it. I might have somebody else on the team grab it, have it for later. I'm not even going to bother picking up the toolbox off the ground for now. Not that Kelly can grab anything anyway.
Right.
I did sort of run him out of action points, so I'm going to get him to the closest bit of cover I have and get his head down.
Yes.
Cliff, let's have you, let's have Elroy inch forward first.
Got it.
Yeah, that was pretty much the entire text of it. Is the other one that's, a cryptogram also at hand? The one that I found earlier? The one where part of the translation reads "stork is a booby trap," if I recall correctly.
Got it.
I'm fairly certain they use the same code, too.
Yes.
Roger.
Stay clear, Sector 4 on day 31, stork is a booby trap. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is exactly why Courtier is telling me, don't open those crates.
Sure.
Alright. Alright, gents.
Yeah?
Time to, get a little closer to where things are open, unfortunately.
Right.
Okay.
Ready. Got it.
Where goes to here.
Got it.
You can advance.
Yes.
All right.
Cliff has some inventory space.
Alright.
I can have him.
Looks like it.
Yes, it's some sort of code, I know.
Yes.
Roger. 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 Yep. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's see.
Yeah?
I think I want to go further down this edge and clear it out before I try to sort of head this way. But I do want to have members of my team sort of looking out along the edge here. We're going to have to do a little bit of water treading in order to turn the corner. That's never going to be a pretty thing. Never pretty, but it's what we need to do.
Right.
I'll have Kelly sort of head straight down for now.
Ready.
Elroy, aim for that bush.
Yes.
All right.
May as well grab this.
Toolbox.
While we're here,
All right.
I need to remember, if nothing else, I've left ammo in the sector north of here. Just in case that ever
Yes.
comes up.
Roger.
If I recall correctly, actually, those boxes don't even show up in that sector until that day. I think if you get there early,
Yep.
they're not even present.
Sure. Sure.
I might be mistaken. I'll probably check that during break, actually. So, they're probably just bad. There probably isn't any goodies in there. Okay.
Yeah?
Kelly. This way, please. Alright, Elroy.
Ready.
This
Got
bush.
Yes.
Cliff.
All right.
But you hereabouts. They weren't in your playthrough? Alright, yeah, I don't even need to check.
Yes.
Probably will anyway, but yeah.
Roger.
Yeah. That's what decoding the note
Sure.
supposed to tell you.
Sure.
Osage percent. Okay.
Yeah?
Kelly, keep it up.
Right.
Getting further down, still not seeing anybody thereabouts.
Ready.
Elroy, you're gonna head
Got it.
this peninsula sorts.
Yes.
All right.
Stay a little higher up.
Yes.
Roger.
Leaping from tree to tree down the mighty
Sure.
British Columbia.
Sure.
I think that's how that line goes or something.
Yeah? Right.
Anybody over this way?
Right.
Oh. Can't go any further for now.
Ready. Got it.
Alright, Elroy. That way.
Yes.
All right.
Cliff, you're going here. Gary, you're
Yeah.
going here.
Roger. Yep.
Lynx. Eventually I want you here, I think. For now,
Sure.
that'll do.
Sure.
Okay. Cliff hears a faint splashing noise. They're coming this way?
Yes. I want to throw this loser.
Well! Caught him in the water! Of course, when you kill someone in the water, they are guaranteed to not drop anything, but they can't fight back. So, yeah. Pretty solid work there. That guy's probably gonna turn back around. Or he's just gonna stand there. I guess he was out of action points. Well, he's also out of hit points in a moment.
Perfect.
There we go. It takes a moment. Well, that guy,
Yeah?
that guy had a problem.
Right.
Anybody? Can't see all the way down yet either.
Ready. Got it.
Finally got Elroy to where I wanted him. Then look in this direction, I guess. We've, yep. That's clear.
Got it.
Okay, well, Cliff, I guess you're in a perfect spot.
Yes.
You stay there.
Roger.
Gary, let's have you,
Roger.
get into this little niche here. And I'll get links where you were.
Sure.
Where he's looking in the right direction. That should be the turn. Okay. Here.
Yeah?
Almost cleared
Right.
down here. That probably did it. Yeah. Alright. Kelly... Looks like I'm just going to be having you head back the way you came.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
Had to confirm, though. Maybe they'll give you a Benny, a Benny. Give you a buoy on the way back. The rest of you guys, stay put. Well, actually, let's move
Ready.
Elroy
Got it.
to a better vista. Tempting to put him behind the bush, but then he can't really see either with the tree in the way. I suppose I could have somebody move to this spot. Not sure who. I could have Gary take a quick peek.
Roger. Roger.
Okay. Yeah, everyone else is just gonna stay put.
Yeah?
Alright, Kelly.
Right.
Nope. We're gonna wait for the point man.
Roger. Roger.
We are gonna wait for the point man.
Yeah?
Kelly would not have to actually swim to get there, although I'm sure he would have to tread water. Oh, pff,
Right.
he just took a shortcut. Damn it.
Right.
He is
Right.
very heavy right now with all that armor weighing him down. He probably couldn't swim.
Right.
Alright, so how many action points is it actually going to take to get across? 30? That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't think I want to do it that way.
Right.
Then.
Right.
Do that.
Ready.
Need to get
Got it.
others around here. Ready to head across
Got it.
themselves.
Yes.
Roger.
Didn't even have enough action points to start getting into the water.
Yes.
All right.
Get Cliff
All
closer.
right. Yep. Sure. Sure.
And that should do, I guess. Alright, hopefully there's like 7 guns aimed at him as soon as he gets to land.
Right.
No? We good? I think we're good. Seem to be okay here. Man, all those trees really slowing the game down. Alright.
Right.
Oh, he cannot move a single step and still be able to fire. Well then, I guess I'd better have him wait.
Roger. Roger.
Alright, well, it looks like we can get others
Ready.
heading across.
Got it.
Yeah?
Ellie, little concerned. Just want to make sure there's nobody hiding up in here.
Right.
Okay. Alright. That should be fine then. You're not gonna be able to move any further than that.
Yes.
Gary, let's see if we can get you to terra firma. Really? As far as you can go? Hot damn.
Ready. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, Lynx is great. Well, the enemy some way, somehow managed to get the drop on him. In the direction he was facing, but once he managed to get the gun up to his shoulder, he made quick work of his attackers.
Yep.
Very quick work of them.
Yes.
All right. Yep. Sure.
Hate these sorts of waiting trips. It needs to be done sometime. What? Oh, hello, Amy Compton. I'm not sure how to respond to that. And also, yes, hello, Brimcon. See you here. Yes, that would indeed explain where his health went.
Yes.
Yes, the very beginning of this
Roger.
of this session was pretty epic.
Roger.
Ready. Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Pushing on in.
Yep. Sure. Sure.
So we're already down here, and an enemy did come through this way. I figured I'd better proceed in this direction. Alright, so the main thing that concerns me right now is whether there are enemies north or south, or both. There's more cover up north, but I've only got one
Yeah.
point man. He's got to pick a direction, and I choose
Right.
south. Far as he's going in that direction for now, not to mention that he's sort of heading toward a bit of a chunk of water anyway. What am I doing? There we go. Okay,
Yes.
Gary.
Roger. Roger.
I think you need to hold on to your points back in there.
Ready.
Elroy, to terra firma, please.
Got it.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Get
All right.
Cliff ready to
All right.
get out of there,
Yep. Sure. Sure.
and Lynx can head in. Ooh!
I'm in combat.
You see,
Yeah.
I went south, but kept trees to my north. This demonstrates the value of not being seen. Okay,
Yes.
so how am I going to approach this guy?
Roger.
Gary, get to the tree. Well, that's as close as you can get. Huh? Go ahead and try the shot. What the hell? Not too bad. Anything to distract the guy, right?
Yeah.
Ellie?
Right.
Yeah. Perfect. As long as we don't hit that freaking tree. Of course we do. Come on, Kelly.
Ready. Got it.
Alright, Elroy is up.
Got it. Got it.
And get him a little further forward.
Yes.
Cliff, let's get you up and at him.
Yep.
Lynx,
Sure.
we'll get you out of the water eventually. Okay, what's it gonna be? Ah! They're hitting the trees too! Okay,
Yeah.
Kelly,
Right.
here we go. No trees in the way, just the bush immediately in front of you. You're not gonna hit that, are you? Didn't think so. Nicely done. And that guy is now in critical. Probably don't have to risk too much to get him finished off, but
Roger.
Can't help but think Gary might have a decent shot at it. Yep, there it is. At the sector?
I think we got the last one around here.
Alright. Great. Fantastic. Lynx, out of the water.
Sure.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. This largely empty sector has been secured. Let's get the guards moved in. Sort of a formality, I guess. But, there it is.
Well, Roger.
Well done, gents. Let's get you
Well, Roger.
doing a bit of
Yep.
clearing out of the black.
Right. Right. Right.
There was
Right.
no damage sustained
Right.
that sector.
Right.
Not a single hit point. Figure I may just need to let the team get their breath back, and I could probably
Roger.
try a little further.
Right. Right.
Don't want to press it too much, though. What has already been accomplished is pretty impressive, so... Actually,
Right.
can I try to... frickin' eel.
Right.
I can't see over there, can I? No.
Right.
Trying to remember if there is anything over here, if there are any crates on that or not.
Yes.
Right. Roger.
Uh, gather everybody around. Pretty sure it's empty? Well, I'm going to wait for the guards to arrive, and then I can head south. I don't necessarily need to tough it out. I don't have to try to finish the day there or anything. But, I was good enough to take this sector. I should be good enough to take that one. Still plenty of time in the day. In come the guards. Alright. Let's do this. Yes. This sector does have bridges. Good thing I'm carrying a metal detector. I think I might need them. As you might imagine, the enemies are probably going to be in or around the buildings for the most part, but I should still check the edges. Because the sector here was raided earlier today, either this sector or this sector is going to be short a few soldiers. Hopefully it will be this one that I'm in right now. But if I do manage to take this sector, I wouldn't want to... Well, you see, the interesting thing is if I do manage to take this sector, I have a connectivity problem. As a matter of fact, I probably shouldn't try to take this one. I should send my team east and then south. Because if I go for this one, I slide these guards up. Yeah, you see I lose my line and a half. I'll have to do some more consolidation of the guards. Oh! Oh, wow. There are crates in the middle of that tree circle, but you have to use explosives to get into it. Huh. Well, yeah, I won't be doing that. The explosives ship sailed long ago. We have been over this. As useful as the mines would be. Yeah, I think I'm actually... This would be the more valuable sector. Incidentally, if Brenda gets kidnapped, this sector is where you would typically find her. This is where they end up, holding her hostage. But I was able to circumvent that whole sordid affair from occurring. If this was XCOM, there wouldn't be a forest. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. There wouldn't be any of the hedges around the park. Oh, man. I am very, very much looking forward to when I play XCOM. It makes me so happy that Captain Clever started playing that. Of course, I'm probably not going to be around when he finishes it, but it's definitely good to see the game in action. Good to get a reminder, especially, of those sorts of things about the game that I need to try to remember before I dive back into it. Yes, lots of smoke. Lots and lots of smoke. No. I have the actual disc. I have the actual disc from way back when. I would be playing it that way. Actually, what I want to do is play the PS1 version of it that doesn't have the difficulty bug. I would actually want to play it that way. But that would require me to find it some way, somehow. I had the disc before, in the past. I no longer do. I want to try to remedy that. Definitely want to try to remedy that. That is one game that I've been very much wanting to get my hands back on. Laid back. Good to see you here. Yeah, I think I've talked myself into keeping the line going. Well, let's do it this way. Let me go ahead and check along the edges here, but rather than dive into the buildings right away, maybe I should do this while I'm here. I have spare guards. I have spare guards. Part of me actually wants to try to invade the sector from this end, but I don't think that's the wisest way of doing it. Well, maybe this is the sector the raid came from and it will be over quickly. I did bring, you know, the locksmith and all that. Alright, let's do this. Let's get the point man on point.
Right.
Have an actual pathway here.
Yes.
Faster movement.
Yes.
Ready.
Elroy,
Got it.
you could take a slightly different approach.
Yes.
I want
Roger.
someone to sort of look across there.
Yep.
Keep eyes on things. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Lynx is the one with the metal detector, right? Of course he is. Of course, the one that has lost half his health is the one with the metal detector.
Got it.
Found one. I want to fry this sucker.
Had a feeling something along those lines might come up. He's looking right at you, too. Elroy, I want you to back off, actually. Or do I want you to advance and duck? I'm 100% certain I do not want to take the shot from here.
Yes. Roger.
Yeah.
Roger.
Okay, got Gary behind the next tree.
Yes.
All right.
Left, you get back there.
Yep.
I'm wondering if Lynx could take that shot. The weapon can't fire from there.
Ready.
Elroy, let's just
Got it.
get you away. It might be good enough to know there was somebody there. And Kelly should be able to get something done.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I know where the guy was.
Yeah. Right.
Let's get Kelly here. Can Kelly see him from there? No, probably because he's the one space behind a tree, so that's not free.
Ready.
Actually want Elroy
Got it.
to double back. Despite how quickly I ran away there.
Got it. Ow.
Alright, that guy is still there.
Yeah.
Kelly, go for it. Alright. Ooh. Slow interrupt. Ooh.
Yeah?
Yes! Alright. Okay, with that having been initiated...
Ready.
Oh, Elroy doesn't have the action points to fire now. That's okay.
Got it.
Let's try
Yeah.
to get you
Roger.
some backup. I was expecting nothing from that shot. That's okay. That's perfectly fine.
Yes.
Cliff is armed with a rifle. Mind you, he doesn't exactly have cover where he's at.
All right.
Get him down here. Snake Ranger, good to see you here. Yeah, the funny thing about Project S11, which I'll be highlighting later, by the way, is that someone else actually ended up requesting it after you left. I was like, I'm playing that anyway, it's already on my list. Yeah, never played it before, managed to complete it on my first try. Impressive little game, I very much enjoyed that. So,
All right.
yes, I will be highlighting that at some point in the future, no doubt about that.
Ready. Yep.
Alright, Lynx,
Sure.
let's get you down to this bush.
Sure.
Yes, I am indeed streaming Retro this time, Innoliter. You should play Fire Emblem or Advance Wars, best strategy games ever. I have already played through Fire Emblem. I have highlighted the entire run, did the entire thing Iron Man. Feel free to check that out. All the links are on my channel page below. Advance Wars is probably going to happen at some point in the future. It's probably going to be on Wednesday nights when I do it. But yeah, it will happen. 60 frames per second, never any slowdown for a GVC game. Yeah, my favorite weapon was the flamethrower boomerangy kind of one, so I definitely noticed the frame rate was very strong. Okay.
Yes.
I doubt you're gonna get shot at, Cliff, but just in case, may as well get your head down.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do the same for Lynx. Alright, I'm just gonna have to end turn and see what happens here. Taking cover behind a different tree! And his aim is way off. Probably because his arm is hurting. Very much so.
Yeah?
Oh, Kelly. Good shot. Darn. There we go.
Okay.
Nice. Hey, a clip of M14 ammo. Which you have just opened up space in your inventory for. Great. Nice.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes. Roger.
sort of the awkward position here of needing Lynx to catch up.
Sure. Sure.
Get him down here.
Ready.
Yes.
All right.
As bridges in this game,
Ready.
beyond a certain point, and that point is very early on, have the tendency to, be wired. There's probably a trigger near the front and back of each end to not step on.
Yep.
But, Lynx will find it,
Sure. Sure.
if there is one. Of course, there's also the chance that there's a remote trigger. I forget exactly how everything is rigged up in this game. I think the only places with remote triggers are the factories. I might be mistaken. The value of a metal detector, how effective it is when you use it, depends on the explosives knowledge of the person wielding it. So yeah, take one look at this box ghost and you'll see it's gotta be Lynx. Not gonna be anybody else. It'd be a waste of time in anyone else's hands. Oh, everyone else is just going to stay put for now. Actually,
Ready.
Elroy should head... Where is he gonna go? No, this way.
Got it.
I know it's slower.
Got
It's
it.
the direction I need you to go in.
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Sure.
We are going to do this.
Sure.
Okay. At this point, I am confident that this bridge
Sure. Sure.
is not going to blow up on me. At least not from this side. And I would be genuinely surprised if there's a trigger on this end, the end with the buildings, and not this one. Alright.
Yeah.
All the same, Kelly, you're the point
Right.
man. You cross first.
Right.
Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me!
Right.
Okay. Saw someone there already. Let's look in that direction. Okay.
Yep.
I think we're gonna be good. Elroy?
Ready.
There's still all this down here that I haven't looked at yet. I want to make sure if there's anybody there that I see them
Got
coming.
it.
But I think Elroy is going to
Got
be
it.
my scout for that purpose. And I might even have Lynx stay behind this general area for backup.
Yep. Sure. Sure.
Yeah, exactly, Courtier. Precisely what I was thinking.
All right.
Okay, Cliff and
Yeah.
Gary should be heading across,
Roger.
but they will take a moment. See if Kelly gets shot at this turn. No! Excellent!
Yeah. Right.
A 20-bullet clip of M14 ammo.
Oink. Okay. He's got that.
Right.
Put you
Right.
where there is a semblance of cover. Get your head down, just in case, but I'm not anticipating any issues.
Yes.
Gary, let's get you across.
Roger.
I will direct you toward that bush. I'm
Yes.
All right.
still really only wanting to send one person at a time.
Yep.
I'm maybe paranoid,
Got it.
but
Yep.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
I'm gonna leave Lynx on this side for the time being, and I will have Cliff cross, but in a moment. I want to get this
Yeah.
better secured first. It just occurred to me that Elroy is the one with all the
Ready.
building popping stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. Lynx can stand guard.
Ready.
I can send Elroy back
Got it.
across. In theory,
Yep. Sure.
Lynx can handle this.
Sure.
Yeah. Definitely sent the wrong guy, unfortunately.
Ready.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Roger.
probably should have had Gary be the one who scouts out, but
Ready.
already sent him across, so...
Got it. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot around here, Courtier. You and I have the same ideas at the same time. Kelly hears them coming from the northwest. Okay. So there's somebody in or around
Yeah.
this building.
Right.
Gives me an idea.
Right.
Let's see. If they are dumb enough to open that door, they won't see anybody. If they are especially dumb and step out that door, Kelly's in a very good spot to ambush them. I like this. With that said, though,
Yes.
Gary,
Roger.
move here. Look in that direction.
Ready.
Elroy, let's get you across.
Got it.
Yes.
Alright, Cliff, you can start to cross.
All right.
Okay. Links.
Yep.
Yep. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. You keep watch. Actually, I want you to keep watch from
Sure.
here. You better hold on to those points, actually, if you're gonna go there. Building check. There is a door there. Okay. And this building... Nothing else, just the one way in or out. Okay. Your ending turn. Well, he still hears them moving. Still hears them moving.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go ahead and move
Yep.
things first. Okay. Looks workable to me. You might actually even be able to snipe somebody at that doorway, if need be. That's actually within his weapon's effective range. Okay,
Yes.
Gary? That's water right behind that bush, damn. I want you here.
Roger.
I want to make sure that if somebody comes from that direction, that I see them. Get your head down, just in case there's a weird thing going on with that window.
Ready.
Alright, Elroy. Sad part is I know there's
Got
someone
it.
here. Just don't know exactly where yet.
Yes.
All
Get
right.
the team into a semblance of breach and clear position. I know they're in there. I know they are in there.
Ready. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
All right.
One of the deadliest things in this game.
Yep.
Doors. Take a turn. Get your breath. Cliff heard it in the northeast.
Yeah.
Guys near the front corner of the building.
Ready.
Alright, Elroy. Try the door. Pop it. He got it. No, he didn't! Damn! Huh. Alright. Isn't someone carrying a bunch of keys?
Yes.
Gary is.
Roger.
Send you back this way.
Yes.
Cliff?
All right.
Yeah, stay behind that bush. Look southward, please. I don't need the wall probe. I know there's someone in there.
Yes.
Ready. Got it.
Yes.
Roger.
At least I know where in the building they are.
Roger.
Nope. What the hell, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. I might be able to go into the other building. That might have a key for this one. I could try to look, say, around their side or whatever. Get you
Roger.
side here.
Ready. Got it.
I'll try. Let me have Elroy try to pop it one more time. Now. Anyone else here with any semblance of mechanic? Oh, there is Kelly. If Elroy couldn't pop it, I doubt Kelly could. Could always just try to brute force it with the crowbar. But, concerns me a little. I guess I could let me try the other door. Let me try the other building first, then. I just need to keep... Just let someone keep watch on this building in case that guy tries to come out here. We can head south first.
Yeah?
Another thing I could do.
Right.
Let's make sure we check our other angles.
Ready.
Alright, Elroy.
Yes.
I'm going to not want you there, Cliff. Guaranteed that you say thereabouts.
Ready.
Alright, Elroy.
Got it.
Back away.
Yes.
Alright, you may as well get your head down.
Ready. Got it. Yep.
I'm still standing watch over here. Okay.
Yeah?
Sometimes sectors are just...
Right.
Okay. Doubt there's anyone standing behind the building, and I'm afraid of a window being here.
Right.
Alright. This building has another door, right? In the back. Looks like it would take some waiting to get to. Not much, though. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Orbital laser strike, I wish. Wouldn't that be great? Damn, I can't fit through that corner. Alright,
Right. Right.
I actually do want to have Kelly head to that door.
Right.
Looks like there's only, what, 2 tiles of waiting involved? Wouldn't be bad at all.
All right.
Okay, Cliff. You're there. Your head is down.
Ready. Got it.
Roy's a little closer. Lynx is watching over here. Kelly's heading for the back door.
Yeah?
I think I want to see how that goes
Right.
first.
Right.
Yeah, 2 tiles of waiting, that's it.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? You wait there.
Ready.
Oh, man.
Got it.
Window. Okay. You know what? I want you to stay there. I have 5 guys. I've got 2 necessarily standing watch. Oh, man. Alright.
Yes.
Cliff, can I get you say to here?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Not quite breaching clear position. No one's taking point. Alright.
Yeah?
Kelly,
Right.
try it. Damn. Can't say I'm surprised, though. I sort of expected that. Oops. E. Okay. This would have been damn useful if I could go in there that way. Yeah, I guess I do want you to head back this way.
Right.
Sorry about that, but I figured it was worth trying. Suppose Gary has keys, I could send Elroy to try to pick it, but
Right.
I was just sort of hoping they would have left the back door unlocked. If I have to get the whole team in front of it to try to open it, then I figure I might as well just
Right.
go for the front door here.
Right. Right.
How many action points to get there? I'm not doing that. I'm waiting a turn. Okay.
Right.
There is a window there.
Right.
Afraid of that. Okay. Alright, Kelly,
Right. Right.
you're in position. Actually, you
Ready.
know what? I want to probe
Yeah.
this door first.
Right. Ready. Got it.
Nothing, huh? Okay. I still want to wait a turn
Yeah.
before I pop
Right.
it.
Right.
It's a big building, but all the same.
Ready.
Alright, Elroy. Pick it. He's in.
Found something.
Detonator. It's lying on a stovetop, of all things. Hey, case of beer.
Yeah. Ready.
Gun back in hand.
Got it.
I want you not blocking
it.
that door, please.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Ready.
Yes.
All right.
Start checking the place.
Nothing.
Yeah. Right.
Oops.
Nothing. Nothing. Right. Right. Nothing. Ready.
Okay.
Got it.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Go ahead.
All right.
Nothing. Yes.
Keep watching that door, Gary. I know there's someone in there. They might try to come out at some point.
Yeah.
Alright,
Ready. Got it.
I'm not even gonna bother picking that up. I've got plenty of fully capable detonators back at base camp that I also can't
Yeah.
use.
Yes.
Ready. Got it.
Oops. I shouldn't have told you to
Yes.
All right. Ready. Got it.
go around Cliff. Nothing. Okay. Try to open it. Oops. Ooh! Was not expecting that. Padlocked shut. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Kelly, at this point, I want you to
Right.
head back north.
Right.
Just in case.
Yes.
Roger.
Gary, we're gonna send you south here.
Roger. Roger.
Have you two trade places. Ah.
Yeah.
Sort of starting to sink into my seat here. Okay.
Right.
Kelly can watch that door.
Ready.
Yes.
Ready.
Elroy, let's
Got it.
get you
Yes.
out of the way.
Roger.
Carrying this padlock key
Roger.
around. Maybe it'll open this door. Worth a try. If not, we can try to pick
Roger.
it. Hey, what do you know? Every now and then,
Roger.
it is what you need.
Roger. Roger.
This tiny little separate room here. Okay. Let's wait another turn.
Nothing.
Roger.
Nothing.
Roger.
Expecting anything out of those.
Nothing.
Maybe something here,
Roger.
though.
Sun goggles.
Oh, is that all? How disappointing. I was hoping for a medical kit.
Roger.
Nothing.
Huh. Yet another padlock. This room is, awfully tightly,
Got it.
secured.
Yes.
Roger. Ready.
Alright, Elroy. See if you can get in here.
Got it.
I could have him circle around and try the outside door.
Got it.
Alright, so I have a building that I can't open and I know there is an enemy in there. I know this for a fact. I can try to break it down with a crowbar, and toss a Molotov at it. There's still ways of getting in there. I think I'm going to try to enter that room a little later. I don't think I want to, while I'm still on the action point clock here,
Yes.
try to get in there.
All right.
Send someone all the way across and whatnot. That can wait until later. I know there's no enemy in there, so I might as well just,
Ready.
Actually, do I know there's no enemy in there? Yeah, there's no enemy in there. Okay,
Yes.
so I can just
Roger. Roger.
get a move on.
Yeah.
How am I gonna get that damn door open? Part of me wants to check further south along here. There may yet still be an enemy in this portion of the sector. If there is, maybe they would have the key. So I'm kind of torn with how I want to play this. Alright, I'm gonna send Kelly back this way.
Right.
I'm going to have him and Lynx try to get that squared away. Meanwhile,
Ready.
I'm going to get more of my team watching that door.
Yes.
All right.
I know there is someone in there. It's a matter of how many,
Yes.
Roger.
whether they're going to come out of their own volition or not.
Roger. Ready.
Nah,
Got it.
we tried once already. Once was enough.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right, Kelly.
Right.
Let's get
Right.
this question resolved. If I can get If I can get Lynx
Right.
freed up from that position, as it were, Back with the rest of the team.
Yes. Yes.
Roger. Roger.
Maybe, just maybe.
Ready.
Got it.
Just maybe. I can find a key.
Right.
Get into that door.
Yep. Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Alright, so here we go.
Right.
Moving along the bottom.
Yep. Sure. Sure.
I think I've got everybody else
Yes.
pretty much where I want them.
Ready.
Got it.
Good enough. Okay. You guys stay put. We're going to
Yeah.
do a little bit of
Right.
scoping out here.
Yep. Sure.
If Lynx shot across the river directly into that window, could that smoke them out? Somehow I doubt it. And I'm not sure I want to spend the ammo to try. An interesting idea, though.
Yeah.
Very interesting idea. Ideally, I'd like to throw the Molotov in through the window, but
Yep.
I don't know what else might be inside of there.
Sure.
Enemy really does
Yeah.
not seem to know what to do with themselves up there. Definitely under the impression there
Right.
isn't going to be anybody else here, but I'm gonna keep looking. Going to make certain of this.
Sure. Sure.
Throw the mustard gas through the window.
Sure.
Ah,
Yeah. Right.
so I have to ask, when you find a kitten up in a tree, what do you do? Cut the tree down? Set it on fire? Is that what you do? Okay.
Right. Yep. Sure.
Okay. See.
Yeah. Right.
Alright. I think at this point... Yeah, one more turn looks like it'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have Lynx start to head back now, actually.
Sure. Sure.
At this point, I'm not concerned about Kelly being attacked by multiple enemies, at least.
Sure.
So Lynx might as well get himself...
Yeah. Right.
back up front. Okay. I do actually want to also have Kelly take a peek northward from here while he's in the area. That should about cover it. Definitely not doing any further raids today.
Right.
There we go.
Right. Right.
We are calling it
Sure.
into this.
Sure. Sure.
This will be the final sector I try to take today. That's what I mean to say.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
And he's not seeing as far across as I would hope.
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah. Right.
May as well just run for it, Kelly.
Right.
Need to hold the reserves.
Sure. Yeah?
If anybody needs to run a quick 30-second errand,
Yep.
grab a beverage, it's the bathroom. Might be a good time to do so, as I'm just going to be taking a few turns,
Yeah?
getting my team
Right.
reconvened.
Right. Yep. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah? Right. Right.
Sort of thing that happens.
Yep. Sure. Sure.
When you play a tactical game with sectors this freaking large.
Yeah? Right. Yep. Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Lynx, you can
Sure.
get across that bridge.
Sure. Sure. Yeah? Right.
Ah,
Right. Right.
good to me. Alright, at this point I will zoom back
Yep.
in.
Ready. Got it. Got it.
Elroy, I need you to approach that door again.
Yep. Sure.
Lynx, you can take this spot.
Sure.
Where is Kelly?
Yeah? Right. Right.
Arch.
Right.
Okay. Whew.
Ready. Got it.
Leroy is at the door.
Got it.
Didn't mean to do that.
Remember, we destroy the germ if we have to, but they're not to get it.
Got it. Got it.
Yep. Sure. Yeah? Right.
That implies that there are two people in there, one talking to the other. That worries me a little.
All right. Yeah? Right. Right.
Yep.
Roger.
Actually, I'll put him on the side.
Roger.
We are in breach and clear
Yep.
position, just about anyway.
Sure.
I already tried to pop this once.
Ready.
Try one more time. Okay. Elroy, try to take that door off its hinges.
Ow.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Alright,
Yep. Sure.
alright. It is what it is.
Yep.
Roger.
Everybody, get some cover.
Right.
Or at least, don't be so close to the door.
Ready. Got it. Got it.
Yes. Yep.
What a no good
Roger.
spot to put Gary.
Roger.
Guess I'll just have him cover this corner. Oh, I didn't move Cliff that turn at all.
Yes.
All right.
Okay,
Yep. Sure.
I don't like that spot. That's not enough cover. Okay,
Ready. Got it.
have everybody looking
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Have everybody, all other than Elroy, of course,
Yes.
have his breath. Oops, come on. There we go. Knock, knock! Door didn't open. Seems to have knocked down the individual on the other side, but he didn't open that door. Some way, somehow, he managed to miss it.
Yep.
And I don't think mustard gas is gonna get us in there.
No.
Well, maybe that will get them to come out. This is one way to find out, right? I did give Cliff back his gun, yes? Okay. Suppose I could try to shoot the door open. Tempting at this point to have Kelly actually try the window. See if he can shoot in at anybody.
All right.
Oh, whoops. I
All right.
totally thought I had someone else
All right.
selected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a good point there. Get out. Arr.
Yes.
I think I'm going to have to try
Yes.
manhandling it again.
Ready. Got it.
At least I know someone inside there is injured.
Got it.
Brought this on yourselves. Maybe I should hand that crowbar over to someone else.
Ow. Yep.
Yes.
Roger.
Damn, do I seriously have nobody to get in? There is no strength strat. There's no strength stat in Jagged Alliance. Not until its sequel, anyway. Maybe Gary can get in there.
Ready. Got it.
Worth a try.
Yes.
Roger. Crap. Crap.
Wow. So that happened. Well. Oh, shoot. The door. I didn't plan on this. Actually, I did plan on it. Just don't seem to have any means of getting in there. Well. I might actually have to have my team retreat from this sector. Come back here tomorrow with Spec and or Wally. See if I can get them to open that door. At least there should only be, you know, no other enemies but what's in there. Man.
Ready. Got it.
It's actually going to, it's near the end of the day. It's going to take some time just to get my team back over to the edge here. Have them retreat. It is what it is.
Sure.
I go do it.
Sure. Yeah? Right.
Alrighty.
Ready. Got it.
I hate having to do this,
Yes.
but I don't have any other means.
Yes.
I don't have any other means of getting in there.
All right.
Except maybe a shotgun shell.
Yes.
Roger.
Yes.
But,
All right.
yeah, I don't think I want Cliff doing that. Or Lynx.
Yep. Sure.
Alright,
Sure.
get back to safety. We're just going to have to try it
Yeah.
tomorrow. Oh. Hate it when the sound does that.
Yep. Ready. Got it.
Your idea? Oh, attack through the window?
Yep.
I'm too afraid of windows.
Roger.
I'm just... I can't bring myself to do it.
All right.
Even if Kelly is ridiculously armored right now.
Yep. Sure.
I don't like the idea
Sure.
of even trying to be lined up with a window.
Yep. Right.
You can't see inside the windows.
Yep.
Roger.
Windows try Mac OS.
Roger. Ready. Got it.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I could probably have Lynx try such a shot now, but he's not aiming at anything.
Yep.
Yep. Sure.
Yep.
I have to... Everybody's stuck behind Gary right now.
Roger. Roger. Ready. Got it.
Elroy, who's half out of breath.
Got it.
Yes.
All right.
Moving as fast as he could.
All right.
Alright, so everybody's gathered up here.
Ready. Got it. Yep. Sure.
Garrett, since you
Sure.
suggested it, and I do have a tiny bit of time left in this day, let's go ahead and try it.
Sure. Sure.
What have I got to lose? Apart from, you know,
Sure.
ammo.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
He is perfectly lined up with that window. I hope you're happy, Courtier. I hope you're really fucking happy. I hope you're just over the moon. Oh, so that's spec quitting too. Why did I let you talk me into that? Why indeed? Well, let's get out of here, everybody. Well, we're just gonna have to wait it out. Not much longer. I just hired him. It was his first day on the field. was a good day.
I wish none of this was happening, but since it is, I'm glad to have you at the helm.
Well, I'm glad you think the day went excellently, Jack. I have to disagree, and I think the rest of my team will too. So what did I give Spec to repair, anyhow? Because he's gonna threaten to quit, and he's gonna take it with him. You know what? It's probably worth giving Spec the raise anyway. Assuming he even gives me the opportunity. Point of explosives knowledge for Cliff. Cute. Marksmanship for Gary. Wahan learned nothing! Well, so much for that plan. I will, of course, pay for the helicopter. I can afford it easily.
It appears to me that poor management has led to the demise of too many mercenaries. I must submit my resignation.
Yeah, of course. What did I give him? Wally is the one with the vests. Spec has a gun, sun goggles. Spec has a Molotov, that's right. And a dorky bowl cut, yes. So let's see, 360, 180. So 540, 550.
This is an exception. I don't normally accept money in exchange for poor decision-making.
Bart 32 float, high indeed. And I noticed somebody else was came out. Nipa Womset, hello. See you here. Yeah, I love the music in this game too. Totally agree. Alright, so I think I already know what the subtitle for this segment is going to read. I think we all do. At any rate, I knew that was going to happen. Well, I knew that if I lost anybody, that Spec was going to be a problem. Yeah, well, it is kind of justified, though. Especially given how chances are tomorrow he's actually physically taking the field. I've got to get that door open. And, yeah, I'm gonna make him earn that salary. Gary is still wounded, but only a small amount. It's not too bad. Heck, I could probably just have him rest. We'd be fine. Wahan gained nothing from training. Oh well. We've got, everybody else still in good health. The other unit that was injured ended up dying completely. So, I can't heal Lynx. Instead, it looks like I'm going to be replacing him. Okay. I think I can afford Sydney now. In fact, I think I have, I think I kinda need to. I think I can't afford not to. static still on assignment, but I've got that covered. Got that covered quite well right now. It would be nice to get somebody with some medical knowledge. Oh, man. No, I'm not gonna hire Ruben. He's still out of my price range. But not by much. In much the same way that as soon as I got Kelly on my team and had that M14, made a lot of good progress, I'm wondering if I could actually get away with hiring Scully. I gotta say, the gun alone makes that incredibly tempting. Ugh. Boss sure as hell ain't gonna work for me. Would love to get my hands on those medical kits, let me tell you. But that is probably going to wait a bit. Yeah, Rusty is probably not gonna happen at this point. What is my fatality rate listed as? 28? Yeah, that's unpleasant. Very unpleasant. I don't think... I fired Hurl. I don't think he's gonna want to work for me again. Mike would bring a gun that I, Fox certainly won't work with me. That's halfway decent, yes. Still kind of low-tier stuff, but he himself is... Sydney is amazing. And he's probably within my price range right now. I'm just wondering if perhaps I ought to just go big. Go for Scully if I'm going to take that approach. I will have to watch my funds for a bit. I will have to give the day off to people on occasion. But, should pay for... Yeah, Magic is unavailable right now. Tomorrow. But I would need him today. Alright, let's try it.
Sure, let's go get him.
Alright. Hope we can do this. Robert James Sullivan is a distinguished member of AIM and is known in the business as a fearless finisher. Chips are down and the enemy's jugular is exposed. There's no better man with a knife in his hand than Scully. He is experience class 5. Nothing else. Has just brought an M16 to the party. I have a lot more than one clip to spare for that. Now I'm wishing I had held on to that chunk of steel, rather than used it on the rifle. I have just hired the second most expensive merc in the game, and he is totally worth it. Absolutely, positively every penny. Look at it. Look, these are all 9s here. He's incredibly dexterous, extremely healthy and agile, very, very wise. Hell of a man with a gun, and his other stats are not slacking either. He is now actually my best explosives expert. Placing Lynx's 50 with a 58 there. He does have some mechanical knowledge he can rely on, and that medical skill is high enough to not be worthless. If all else fails, you can give him a first aid kit. He actually can treat somebody. Jezendar, the wonders where Mulder is. Alright, and I'm gonna have to pay for the helicopter again. But There it is. There it freaking is. Alright, it is time for me to take... It is well past time for me to take my break. But I will still do a day when I come back from that break. I was hoping to have something set up for break time, but I didn't quite manage to get that done yet. I guess I will have to simply do that next time, perhaps for tomorrow. But for now, I'll just do my usual, turn the camera around, put some other music on for you for a brief while, as I refill beverages, grab a quick snack, especially stretch my legs, although my muscle's feeling a lot better now, and get ready to try to make some serious progress the next day. I'm slated to pay out quite a lot of money. Hopefully, we can make it worth it. Especially you, Spec. Guess what? You're first to open the door. I'm putting you right on the other side of that door. You're gonna try to open it. Good luck. You'll need it. You will definitely need it. I think the only one taking the day off is Gary. I've got Wahan. Might as well use him. Although I suppose I could just have Gary rest. Save the medical kit. Give him the suicide... No. No. Scully gets that vest. I don't give a crap. I don't care. Don't care. Spec is going to earn that salary one way or another. If he lives, great. If he doesn't, oh well. Just the way it's gonna be. Wally might actually stay back and do some repairs. And I need to remember that all of Lynx's equipment is still out there, so somebody can go out onto the field without any equipment whatsoever. Just grab what's there. They just have to be careful where they're standing at the end of the turn, obviously. Okie doke. I've already saved it, but I'm paranoid. I'll save it again. See you in a bit. Alright.